Do you make decisions at least once in this life? Yes or no? Yes, right? Yes, at least one decision. To come here, you already make a decision. To arrange a course with you today, I made a decision. Okay? And maybe you probably have made one major decision in your life before. But that major decision did not give you that desirable outcome that you want. Or perhaps you are hesitating to make that decision in your life because you have fear. Yeah? Because you're afraid of the pain is more than your present situation. Now imagine, now you're equipped with a system. This system is going to help you and give you a certainty in your life. Would you agree that you're going to be more confident in yourself, and you're more successful, and you're clearer in making your decision? Would you agree? Right. Now, how many of you see challenges as a stress, as a bad luck? How many see challenges as a stress and a bad luck? Nobody, yeah? Good. Challenges. Alright, let me tell you, challenges is part and parcel of our life. Okay? In our destiny, in our journey, there is never a straight road. Okay? In your life, I'm sure all of you, including myself. Challenges is part and parcel in our life destiny. Now the question is, what is destiny? What is destiny? An acceptable definition of destiny, right, is a predetermined path in your life that will happen irregardless of any actions that you will take. That predetermined path, we call this the fate. However, don't despair. There is another set of predetermined path. This path, we have a hand in shaping. We call that path our destiny. Life is more than what we could achieve. Life is about decisions making. Would you agree that you may be a different today, or could have a bit different today, because of your decisions that you made in the past, the good decisions that you made in the past? Or could have been different today because of the decisions that you made, the bad decisions that you made in the past? Correct? So destiny, as I mentioned, it is about a path that you can take charge of. Now, can we change destinies then? Can we change destiny? Can we? Actually, do you think we can change destiny? Just wait. No right, no wrong.
No.
Why not? We cannot change our destiny. We cannot change our fate. Alright? But we can make decisions to improve it for better. Now, in our destiny, it consists of, we call this the 33.33%, the three components. One is the fated luck. The other one, we call the controllable luck, the environment. We can choose where we want to stay, isn't it? If we don't like this house, if we have capacity allowed, we can sell the house and we can move on to the next place. Or then we can choose the kind of job they want to do, can we? Yeah. That decides a person's destiny. We have in total at least 66% that we can take charge of. Isn't it good already? If you are born with a time where you have a lot of weaknesses in the chart, which everybody has, including myself, every one of us has. Okay. But we can do the right thing. We can make use of the opportunity when the luck comes and we can take the right thing, take the right actions, we control and make improvement in our life. In order for you to do so, first of all, you must acknowledge yourself. You must accept certain things you can't change. And then you begin to change and take chance to change things that you can accept. Alright? Any questions here? No. Then let's move on. Then we call map your destiny with the choice. Now, your destiny is like a treasure map with all the information written to you. In fact, all the information are giving you some message in your life. So you only have to take charge of we call your treasure map or your destiny, and you make alternate plans. Destiny is about your potential. Some of you may have actually learned about 八字, or some of you have done some destiny reading. Okay, the conventional way of reading it is correct. It will tend to find out the problems. What is your weakness and your strength? Down here, when I teach, I will also teach you how to see your weaknesses, because you need to pull out what's the problem. You need to pull out the root, and then we can make improvement from there. The system that I'm adopting is the Purple Star Astrology. Alright? Purple Star Astrology. We call the DOU. And the flying technique. Now you have seen my advertisements, I put flying star DOU, right? The 四化, I will explain to you later. 紫薇 representing the emperor. DOU representing the formations of the star, which we call that the 18th star. The SHU is the calculation on the events based on your date of birth, your month, and your year, and your hour. The system is such precision. The system is so precise, and then you need that hour. Without the hour, it is difficult to establish a chart for your own reading. Then this information will establish into the 12 balances. All the stars, 18 stars, will place into the 12 balances. We call this the 四化. The 四化 representing 4. In Chinese, we call 四化. Okay, that's the 四化, which call the transformation. The interactions with the star within the balance that give you the information. To erect a chart, to have a chart of your own, you need first thing, your date of birth, and the hour, plus the hour. You need to have that 12 balances, which everybody has. Alright? And you need to have the 18 stars, which the 18 stars, they will have 14 main stars and 4 secondary stars. The 4 components, and the last, which is the most important, we say the key to unlock your destiny. That is the 4 enhancer. Okay, this enhancer will interact with this 18 star, will also interact within the 12 balance, and all this will give you the reading. Alright? So the system, we will teach you how to establish it on the first day. 12 balances. The 12 balances, as you can see from the front page, you will have your self. The self will share with you about your character. Some of you may want to know about the relationship with the siblings. Okay? Your brothers and sisters. Or some of them may not have siblings, but they want to know about their friends who treat them like brothers and sisters. It will fall under this category called the siblings balance. There are people who are here to look for relationship. which is relationship is the main component in their life sometimes. So you look into the spouse. The spouse not only share with you about what kind of wife or husband you'll be attracted to, and also what kind of relationship you are in. How is the relationship with your husband or wife? Then we will look into your children. How the children behave. Why is the children behaving in this way? It can also reflect in your child. And also in children palace, there is further layer to see, such as partnership. Can I partner with this person or not during this period of time? It can also tell you about your wealth. Take this down. The wealth palace is not about your wealthiness. Yeah. Your wealth palace is only telling you your capacity to earn and your capacity to spend. What are you good at? That's the wealth palace. Then people who have reaches 50 to 65, 55 to 65, they may want to know about their health. So you can also consider looking at the health. Or maybe in their younger days, they want to know about their health, they can actually look at the sixth palace, which is the health. How is my health condition? And want to look at your external traveling luck, whether you have 贵人 we call. You look at your travel luck also. What kind of friends that you will have? Genuine friends, short term, long term. In your lines here you can see. And your career, what industries will fit you better? Yeah. Should I be a business owner? Or should I continue working for people? Or should I be at the same time working for people and run another business? Hi, James.
Hi.
Then you will see about your property. From your chart, you can see about an indicative of your house luck. At this time, when you move into the house, what kind of house you will get? A dark house, a brighter house. The energy is much more positive or more negative. If supposedly you need to move in the house and you got your house, should I be moving this year? Do we have a choice to move in next year? If this is not a good year for you to move, can I move next year? Now, this is called the decision-making part that creates a different outcome for you. Yeah. And should I renovate if I don't move in? Or should I renovate at this point in time? Why is it that this year there are some problem with the house? What is wrong this year? You know? All this you can see. And in addition, you can see about your investment. Can I buy more than one property? Does my property make money by a certain period of time? Or should I hold my property? Or should I sell my property and then make the money and then make lesser or make more? These all you can help you to make decisions. And the second part we talk about is your mental. Now, people who are here or people who have learned about this art or self-improvement, we call this under self-improvement, yeah? They fall under the mental balance. We can also fall that under your karma. Mental includes your karma, your spiritual connections, your guide, your self-improvement. And after that, you will look at your parents. Your parents is not just about your father and your mother. The relationship with the senior. And also the recognition in the society. We can see whether this person is promoted this year or not by looking in flying certain things and touches the parents' hands. Okay, it's a very dynamic. Anything that you want to know from your month, from your year, from your month till the day you want to know. Alright? So, this is arranged in the 12 palace. Everybody, the basic original chart will be arranged in anti-clockwise manner. The self can be here or your self can be here. Does not matter. Everybody has a different template. Okay? Then that will, we complete with the 12 palaces, you already understand what does this palace, we call that department or the house or the palaces that can give you the information. What's next? You're going to put in the 14 star in. Yeah? With this 14 star, the first group we call 紫微、天机、太阳、武曲、天同。The second group we call 天府、太阴、贪狼、巨门、天象、七煞、破军。Some of you may have read certain books already. It is okay, it's the good general knowledge, right? The technique can be different, but the star character should be the same. This is called the main dish. Okay, this is called the main star. Without this star, you cannot tell about a person's character and a person's luck. And every one of us here will have this 14 main star inside, which we call the secondary star, the 左辅右弼, the assistant star, the 文昌文曲, the academic star. Okay, and the academic star and the 左辅, it adds on to your main star. Then it will give you a meaning in your life. Okay? Then we come to the fourth component. The fourth corner will teach you how to fly. The fourth corner loop. This palace means there's a loop. There's 4 keys here. We call the 路权科技. Say for example, your life will have, everybody's life will have a 路权科技, the 4 enhancer. This 4 enhancer, the word loop means grow. Now, if your wealth palace has a loop, the wealth palace now has a loop. Loop represents flow. Loop represents growth. Can I ask you, is it good or bad? Good. Right. Good. It is that simple. Good. Correct. If your loop is in your career, you have a growth, you have a flow. Is it good? Good, right? Because you have the affinity in your performance.